Welcome, everybody. You ever feel like your life is just too complicated? There's too much family drama going on. You don't know who you love sexually and who you're related to. Sometimes it's both. Welcome to the attic. It's VC's Peasies. I see load. No.
Because I said Daddy.
Rosie.
Daddy has a Tom Cruise Scientologist vibe at the top of page 340.
Huh. I'm recording, by the way.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hey, everybody. We're here. We're Smear. Get Blues to it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Pat smear.
Get a pap smear.
Pat smear from the Germs and the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Pat.
Scrape your uterus.
Oh, pat smear.
I know.
Okay, it sounded like you didn't know. Hi, this is VC's Pieces podcast.
We're screaming at each other.
I'm Tia, that's Katie.
I'm Katie, that's Tia. We are doing it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, dear listener.
Dear you. Dear you. Dear you. Dear me.
What?
We are dears together.
God damn it.
And we're
This is what happens when we don't have enough content from the books. Actually, it happens every time. What the fuck?
I mean,
look at your slaps.
Fuck you.
Okay.
We are reading the third small one. The next third small one.
The next of the third small one of the Shooting Loads series.
Rose
It's called Rose of the Latte
series.
Tea series of Needies.
I got needs.
Needies.
So here it is. When she danced, she could dream, and when her father's secrets threatened to destroy her world, a most unlikely person gives Rose the courage to follow her heart.
Nope.
Oh,
well, no. Look. Those were smaller claps. Look, you got it. That's why I made a shirt that said like hand slaps or hand claps.
Okay. You should buy that.
Hey, did you know we got merch?
Merchandising.
I think.
Wait, is that one out yet?
Yeah.
Is that uploaded? Okay.
Yeah, I did that one. All the ones that I made are there.
Okay.
I
should hand clap and hand slap more.
I mean, you can, but you could just wear the shirt.
Instead of... I could wear the shirt so people can see instead of me clapping.
Yeah.
On the microphone.
Exactly.
They'll see it on the microphone.
Yes, exactly.
So what are we opening with here? Opening with the rose, with a very interesting thought here.
And it doesn't really have anything to do with anything.
It's just a very floofity-boofity boof.
She was very scared of the boogeyman when she was younger for...
The boogered man?
The boogered man.
The man out of boogers.
And realized that you can only defeat the boogeyman with the power of love. That's the power of love. You know, take money. What's Huey Lewis? What's the news about Huey Lewis these days?
Is he still sports? He's
sports?
That was the name of the huge album.
Was it called Sports?
It was called Sports.
Wow, that's probably why I didn't
Okay.
know about it.
Daddy, we notate is just, he's very whimsical and airy. He just has like a little bankruptcy here and there. It's fine.
It's fine. Messy flaxen blonde hair.
He's like... We have more modern references. We're trying, Niederman. He looks kind of like, he's like handsome like a Harrison Ford.
And I was into that. I was like, okay, Daddy.
Yeah.
Like a blonde, messy-haired Harrison Ford type.
With firm shoulders. No soft shoulder.
I wish you could have seen the way that she just went back there.
No, like squishy, like a koosh ball shoulder.
What?
Not like a soft shoulder.
Oh, I see. Squishy. Koosh balls had like rubbery spikes, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a squash, like a
stress ball.
Like a stress ball.
Yeah.
Like a
So what's a firm shoulder?
Like firm. I don't know how to show firmness, but I can show softness.
I'm adding that to our story immediately.
Like nobody else.
This is
if you're watching our
great.
live stream that's not live. So yes. So they go from Georgia rental to Georgia rental after their second mortgage failure. How'd you get another mortgage if you already did a bankruptcy and a foreclosure?
I don't know.
She was like,
I don't know how it works, actually.
She was like,
not a
after
homeowner.
our second mortgage failure, we just decided to rent a bit. So there's that. So Mommy and Daddy are Charles and Monica.
Which I kind of liked, you know? Kind of.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
The family okay. They've been renting this giant house for almost 2 years, which is the longest they've ever done. And I'm saying...
What are you saying?
Fucking...
What are you saying?
I think, why... should perhaps Mommy be the breadwinner?
Yes.
Like, Daddy is just a whimsical fart. He's just like... just blorfing around from, like... And she's like, I don't even know, like, whatever. The family motto is whatever.
It's really weird because she's like, I can't believe your dad doesn't have a steady job.
And it's this, again, this old-fashioned Niederverse where the woman is at home.
Oh, no. No, remember she was like, I don't want to keep trying to get jobs because it's making my job, like, history.
I don't remember that.
Look like shit. That's why she didn't get jobs. Or make friends. It's because she was just like, why the fuck, like, why am I getting a job to just, like...
Leave him.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
do that.
Leave him. Either provide a stable home and for your family and be into that, or be like that, like those nomads who, like, drive around in a fucking van. Or a converted school bus.
Yeah.
Pick one. They seem to have opposing views of life.
We bought a zoo. It's those guys.
Yeah, I mean, like, they seem to have opposing views of what is happening.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I don't think perhaps you can do that while we're recording.
Yes, I can.
Okay, great.
We have glitter.
Okay, great.
Anyways.
So, the family model's whatever. What else do they say about sayings?
Oh my god, one of Daddy's favorite phrases is, if a branch doesn't bend, it breaks. And I was the unbendable branch at this moment, and I put the book down for 3 days. I'm not kidding. I'm sick of reading that phrase.
Buckle up.
Like, when's the last time something was fucking creamy, okay?
Can we get back to cream?
Can we get back to cream, please?
Can you like a nice cream sauce?
I just want cream.
I just want a cream. Don't say I just want a cream.
You literally said it, not me.
I think you said it.
You said
Jesus God, man.
Okay.
Wow.
What?
That was rough.
It was beautiful.
Rose was named after the old Shakespeare.
I know, another Shakespeare reference. I like that. There was also another Edith Piaf reference. I liked that. Like, they were back to back for me. I was like, okay. Because I think Daddy listened to, like, Je ne regrette rien, which I regret nothing. It's just Edith Piaf being like, no, I'm going to be this bitch. And apparently Daddy's also this bitch.
I found the page, if you tuned in at the beginning of the episode where I was paging around. Because I wrote that Daddy has a Tom Cruise Scientologist vibe, top of page 340. People who drag you down are negative people, are dangerous. Daddy told me when I asked him about my grandparents and why we had so little to do with them. Who needs that? Before long, they make you sad sacks too. No sad sacks for us, he cried and swung me around. It's like Tom Cruise on the Oprah. He's like, I'm so happy. No sad sacks for us.
Yeah. You made it sound like he was like giving her a motorboat.
Nobody said motorboat.
You said it.
Anywho.
You said motorboat. You were like, listen.
You have here this, like, your eyes and your lips and your tits, which look weird. It's weird.
Yeah, so he had this weirdy little saying that he would say to her.
This weird weirdness was weirding about.
It's just weird because also, like, is it supposed to rhyme? Okay. Your eyes are two diamonds. Your hair is strawberry blonde, spun gold. Your lips are rubies and your skin comes from pearls. My rose petal. This one. No, that's cinnamon. This.
Okay.
Your eyes are two diamonds. Your hair is spun gold. Your lips are rubies. And your skin comes from pearls. My rose petal. That's fucking kind of ew.
Do you feel like it's like a creeper vibe?
I don't. Well,
it's not. Is what I'm saying. It's not.
It's not. But he's not like
No, he's not.
He's not like that.
Like molestery or like weird about that.
He doesn't do a daddy fingy touch.
Question: Can parents talk about their children's? I don't know. Like I call my kid every time. I'm like, "Oh, you're so freaking handsome," because I think he's a cute boy.
Yeah.
But like, is that weird?
No.
Okay.
It's just like, I don't know. It's more like it was super clunky and weird.
Okay.
Like, your skin comes from pearls? Very hard.
We got a big old ouch statement here.
It's from oysters for skin.
I don't know why oysters.
Her skin comes from pearls, which come from sand. She got a gritty texture.
What
What season are you?
gritty.
March.
What? So, what the fuck is her name? Rose. It's right here at the top of my page. Says, he's beginning to show wear and tear. Ouch.
Yeah, he doesn't play basketball with the neighborhood kids anymore. That's how you know your dad's getting old.
His knees don't bend, they will break.
Hey! Yeah, he doesn't like slip on some trunks and go like dunk on some fools. Some basketball trunks.
Shorts.
Basketball trunks.
Some of those athletic shorts. Anyway.
Jorts. He doesn't sport a jort.
Sport a jort. I'm sporting a jort right now.
He doesn't unzip a pant leg from his...
I have to
sort
go
of cargo-y.
sport a jort in your bathroom. So, Daddy's drinking more. Whiskey in a paper bag. Nothing at all degenerate about that.
Yeah, it's just super, like...
Low key.
It was so nice that he was, like, subtle about his drinking whiskey by putting it in a paper bag. That's how you know someone is not drinking whiskey. I think that's the universal symbol. Right? Isn't the universal symbol?
Yes, it wrapped around a bag with a dollar sign. No.
Yeah, like, if you drink out of a paper bag... It's not
alcohol.
Definitely not alcohol.
No.
Yeah.
It's zero.
That's how people know.
It's zero alcohols. Daddy is notated isn't a helicopter parent like the other parents.
Yeah, but like it went extra.
It
like,
did go a little extra details.
Oh my god! Like some of Rose's friends have like their parents have zero chill. They like literally bug their phones and like hire PIs.
That doesn't fucking happen. In the Niederverse, maybe.
Like, are you like, my child will be a politician? I need to make sure I squash any story about this now. I don't understand. Daddy doesn't have a great relationship with his parents, by the way, who think that Rose is a weird name. This comes up a few times.
It's the least weird name of the four.
That is a classic... It's a classic name.
Classy-ass name.
It was in Titanic. That was out by now. When this was written.
When this done worth written.
But also, like, this just... it's a very like French name. It's a very every name. Like it's Rose is a name of people.
It's a name.
Golden Girls was out by that time. Look at freaking Betty White. Her name was Rose in the show.
So this happens because Daddy comes in for a chit chatteroo, and he asked about like boys, and my hackles were up.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird. He's like, "Oh, you must be dating now," and maybe it's just the Niederverse because whenever a male figure talks to like a budding young woman about like the boys,
He's like, we should start practicing.
Yeah, it's gonna be
lesson
like
time.
It's daddy thingy time.
It's lesson time.
What time is it? Is it daddy thingy?
It's lesson time.
Rose hopes that this
Final lesson time.
Oh no!
Ready?
Fight! Street Fighter, but it's
No,
okay.
Stop. Shut the fuck up.
Rose hopes,
and let's move to the fact that she was sexy to teachers at a young age.
Yeah, I was almost there. But Rose hopes this isn't about moving again because she's doing so well. Rose is so good looking, y'all. She looks so good, y'all.
She can't move because she's pretty.
Quote, even at 11, I sensed my male teachers spoke to me differently. I could feel the pleasure I brought merely by being in front of them. That is disgusting.
I didn't even write that down because I was like...
She has like, that's a gut instinct, is your built-in pedometer.
Pedometer.
Ew.
No, I just, like, it's... But it, like, sounds cute. Like, if you didn't know what it meant, if you just said, if you didn't speak English, like you just heard someone be like, pedometer. Like,
that made me angry.
Yeah, that is angying. Like, It was and then her
She has sexy, inviting long eyelashes.
yeah, like the other students would be like, "You're trying to grab his dick with your eyelashes." I don't
Those
know.
are strong eyelashes.
I don't like. It was weird that
That was like a mention, was a sexy long eyelash.
yeah, that like her peers were upset because
About
of
that.
her sexy long eyelashes.
And then mommy's like, pageant time. The end.
Yeah, so like the first pageant she was in was when they moved to this place. Like they bounced around a lot. She's like 17 at this time.
Yes.
Like a lot things are happening very late in life for Rose as far as these
The secret hidden talents.
yeah,
Like beauty, and we don't know, question mark.
yeah, I don't know. But it's like, well, I guess with Cinnamon also it was just like I'm about
good
to
liar.
be 40 years old and I've never been in a school play. Like, anyways, what the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, so
I screenshotted the passage you quoted directly about the pageant she does. Her daddy's daddy works at like a car dealership in some capacity, and there's a pageant, and daddy's like, let me get maybe my boss can sponsor you, the business can sponsor you, and we can get the good dresses and the makeups.
apparently there was a loophole that there wasn't an age maximum or minimum or something. It was
Can I tell you, there was some weird fucking scandal about who won the pageant and who they're related to. I don't know why we have this extraneous fucking detail.
because you need everyone to be like, oh, what's up, Miss whatever the fuck the town's called? No one cares.
Why would you? This is the STD-ridden teen. Like, why do we only have 160 something pages, and you're gonna tell us about the scandal of the local beauty pageant?
Because it keeps coming back up. Because she was like, people in the town sometimes
Call me
Miss whatever the town
lady.
beauty lady is. That's what. Because we really need to know she's so pretty, y'all.
So pretty, y'all.
So beauty, y'all.
Anyway, so this gross used car man.
Yeah, he's like circling her, and he's like,
Father.
Daddy's boss.
Hello, man, as I'm speaking about your teenage daughter.
She has the chassis, that's for sure, Charles. Nice bumpers and great chrome. What the
my
fuck?
God.
So what's the chrome supposed to be?
I don't know.
Like bumpers, I imagine, is like boobs and butts.
Maybe the chrome of her labia lips.
Oh my god.
Or her nips. Lips or nips? It's lips or nips.
No. Maybe it's just her smile.
Hey, could be.
What's the chassis? What's
The chassis is the chest.
Is it?
Chassis?
Bumpers?
Bumpers, chassis.
Got it.
Chrome.
No!
I did a chrome fingy.
I did not. And stop it. I can see you in my periph. My pedometer's going off.
Hi, nice to meet you. Peter Mita. Peter Mita.
Hit you with my hair.
Rose never heard Daddy's voice again at some fucking point.
He comes in with an ominous, like, you're special, don't be like me, chat. And so, like, clearly, yeah, something's gonna fucking happen. He just, like, comes in, like, just wanted to talk. No big deal. How you doing? Bye.
How you doing? Who you screwing? What you doing? The next morning, Mommy mentions she has a job interview, fucking finally. And then Rose is like, I don't know, Daddy's being weird. Do you think he's all about moving again? And it puts Mommy in a fucking mood all day.
She pissed. She's, like, slamming
She was like,
and cramming.
cramming. She is cramming anger into her day.
2 scoops, please.
So Daddy never arrives home with his duck that will take hours to prepare properly. She's like, I expect him home at 5. And if this duck takes hours, do you eat dinner at 9 p.m.?
Maybe they're really big. Maybe on the nights that he does
A duck?
like it's a couple hours. Well, you gotta render that fat.
So, friend Paula insists on having a movie date, and Rose is on like high alert about Daddy, but she goes,
Wait, sorry, hold on a second. I just made it. First of all, they're freaking out like 15 minutes
past 5.
past 5. They're like,
5:15.
and then like mommy goes from like being pissed to being like worried. But it's late coming home from duck hunting. And a beautiful analogy here. Shadows were spreading like broken egg yolks over the street. What the fuck does that mean? What? Like, it's just like, they're plopping, someone's cracking a shadow onto the ground.
Someone's plopping. plopping shadows.
And then
I gotta go plop a shadow in your toilet.
Damn it. You do so many things in my toilet.
Plopping shadows and PETA meeting. Yeah, so friend Paula insists on the movie date, and Rose responds dryly. Page 354, if you have the omnibus. Daddy is still not home after the movie, and Rose is like, I need to fucking go home. And
Yes, she is.
what's Paula's reaction?
She says, "What?" Paula cried, her face practically sliding off her skull.
There's no words for that.
What the fuck?
He's like,
What? Like how? What?
he writes histrionically. And then
What?
someone
Please
says,
send me a selfie of what you would look like with your face sliding off of your skull in a way that doesn't actually involve any sort of dangerous surgery
someone
or
says,
knives.
oh poo, spelled like the bear.
I think that's how you do spell it.
No, it's O-P-O-O. Oh poo, like poo poo.
No, I think it's poo. Like,
I'm gonna get a poll up. Is it O-P-O-O poo poo or P-O-O-H like the bear?
We'll put one up in the stories.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I thought you meant like you were just right now saying out.
I'll do it sometime.
No, I
Maybe
mean,
after the episode comes out.
No, but I mean, I thought you were saying like for this recording, like when I'm always like comment below which one is that? No, okay. Yeah. It's like,
Someone references Judy.com, which I just wrote down because it was like, anytime that we get a little bit something technology related, I'm very excited for it to happen in the future.
What the fuck is Judy.com?
Someone's like, oh, you know, Judy.com, she's so smart, her computer like brain, she has no person. It was just a throwaway.
Oh,
but because it was like a .com, I was like,
you know, Judy, http://
.com.
www.judy.com.
The police come a buzzin' for Daddy Dubia dead with a gun to the chest accident. And they say, you know, guns and whiskey just don't mix. Sure don't.
Nope. Daddy, yeah, like, that is like, yeah, it's like it was a hunting accident. And I'm like, that, I don't
Sus.
think so.
I had a mysterious final chat event with my child.
Yep.
And then I had an accident.
Don't be like me.
Bye!
Bye.
Fucking A, Daddy
in the middle of
overlooked
nowhere.
his life insurance
Yes, he
payments.
did. He's so irresponsible.
He's such a free spirit.
He was. He was.
Always with the distant and unforgiving grandparents.
And oh my gosh, Mommy doesn't even care in her mourning that she looks, quote, washed out and haggard. Yeah, okay, you don't have to give a shit about what you look like. You do not need to give a shit about what you look like when you are mourning.
Rose wonders why Mommy buried her head in the sand about all this. I think the all this was like their fucking life and financial situation.
Yep.
Valid.
All this. Yep.
All this. Perhaps Rose. Oh, there was can host an event next month, and you'll get a secret bonus.
At the car dealership that Daddy
dealership.
used to work at.
And he's like, "Would you like some money? Come." He was like, "Put on your bikini with your titties."
Yeah, he wants her to be hostess at the 25th anniversary event. Ugh. Maybe you wear that beauty contest swimsuit and do that hula dance you did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You'll be on television.
That was her talent. They got a fucking book on hula or like a VCR tape.
She went to the library with huge bitch Victoria. She got a hula book.
And then she was second
And
place.
she got a makeup book.
There's a secret photo in Daddy's belongings. I noticed that she was a plant.
Oh, no. Hold on, though. I was like... I was freaking the fuck out that, like... But I was just like, oh, because he was like, you do a hula dance, you'd be on television. I was like, oh my fucking... Swear to Chuckles. Our savior...
Sweets,
hamster.
our savior Chuckles. Sweet and loving Chuckles.
I was like, if that's how she got discovered, like, I was like... I was not going to be responsible for any of my following actions after that. It is not how she gets discovered for the...
Close enough, though.
Schenectady,
New York.
Schenectady.
The secret photo, I wrote down that she was a plantation lady, but that was a misconstruction. That she was just standing in front of a plantation-style house.
Yeah, it was like...
It's a weird vibe.
It's weird. Yeah, it is weird. It's a black and white photo as well, which I have questions about later. It's a black and white photo.
Yeah, I know.
I know, but like this is like the year 2000.
Maybe that she was using one of those like Lucky Strike disposable cameras.
I don't
on the core memory unlocked.
I love those. All right, y'all. I don't know if I think this may have come up in another episode, but who can keep track of it? So
It's
back
been almost 2 years. years.
Back in the... I know.
Yeah.
I think we've been recording for 2 years, right?
May.
Very close? No, I thought it was March.
We started in May.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, okay.
Because that's when we were both finally vaccinated.
Got it. Okay, so
Anyways,
anyways.
sorry. Side journey.
Someone buy the freaking Journeys stuff. Go to our Redbubble. I did art. Anyways, back in the late 90s, 99, 2000-ish, right? If you bought 2 packs of Lucky Strike
Two packs of
cigarettes,
Lucky Strikes.
you got a free disposable black and white camera.
The pinnacle of art.
And I have so many surviving photos of that time. I was just like, oh my god, I can smoke and be that fucking like, no, here's my Lucky Strike disposable black and white camera. Oh no, it's black and white.
It's black and white.
Black and white. If anyone wants to see one of those, let me know because I will post them.
If you're in them, first of all, you're probably not listening to us assholes, but we'll blank your face out.
Who'd be in? Oh, our friends. I thought you meant dear listener. I was like, obviously, dear listeners listening. I got kind of like a Corinne vibe from, well, like spoiler alert, many times, but like right at the beginning, Monica was kind of lamenting to Rose, like, Jesus fucking Christ, like I don't have any skills. I really like should have thought better. I should have gone to school.
I know, but there was a little bit of that personally. So go learn one.
Yeah, well, no, because
go work at the fucking grocery store.
You can't. That's not a skill. Remember, Mama Letitia was doing it like some high school kid.
I'm sorry. You could probably pay your electric bill.
I know. I'm just lying.
What are you looking for?
I was just getting some lotion. My hands are dry.
Anyway, there's gossip at school that Daddy died intentionally from Paula.
Fucking Paula with her
Nice.
face sliding off her skull.
And gossiping. Rose confronts her after school, and Paula instantly backs down, and Barry gives her a smoocher. Barry was her date. Not noted until this time, because why would I note that? Barry was the boy who went to the movies with her.
Yes, and he was in it earlier, but I didn't even think to write his name down because I figured it was going to be a throwaway character. This is what's happening.
There's no job for mommy.
Oh, the black and white photo though that they found.
Okay, yeah.
I was like wondering if it was like a mystery mommy for daddy because it was like it seemed like an older photo. Yeah, that's why we went off on that tangent. Kind of. But also it's Lucky Strikes.
So mommy doesn't get the job, and then a lady shows up. She has square cut hair and aquamarine eyes. She is Charlotte Alden Curtis and her chiffon. She is here for justice and not money.
No.
My nephew found you because he is a computer whiz.
Yep.
He asked Jeeves.
He did. Yep. He was like, who are my step family and what do they do?
Oh, wow. Spoiler alert.
It is the next note.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Whatever.
Why not move in and help with my wheelchair nephew? And mommy is like, why would I do that?
Yeah, she was like, what? There was a bit of that. And there was like a little cat and mouse moment where she was like, because you need to. Responsibilities and sins of the fathers. Blah, 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 blah. And then she's like, yeah, but what the who are you?
Whoomst.
Why do you need me to come and help your wheelchair nephew?
You could fucking hire an agency. And she's like, well, family should help family.
And they're like, so call your family.
It was weird.
And she's like, my nephew is my sister's son, who is also your husband's child.
My nephew is my sister's son. Oh, boy. But of course, we're going to keep this all secret. Why? Who gives a fuck?
Because society.
Mommy is having a struggle with this news. Sure. Barry Nice Boy calls. Oh, they go into the town car to go visit. And I noticed that there was a candy dish in the town car. I don't know.
I loved that. I was picturing that it was like at my grandparents' house.
With that strawberry wrapped candy?
Yeah, the strawberry wrapped candy.
Where do those exist?
You could just get them.
Do they taste like strawberry?
You never had one?
If I don't remember it.
Yeah. I'll try.
It's like the mist in there.
Yeah, it sure is, buddy.
There's a plump maid at this giant museum-like house, and Charlotte is bejeweled enough for the Queen of Saudi Arabia. Honk beep.
That is definitely so specific.
And then she was like, no misses, first names only. There's another rich lady, bemoaning the help these days.
These days,
am I right?
Oh, also, Angelica was the name of the sister, by the way.
Oh, okay, great.
Throw that out there. I don't really say it very much, but... And another reason that Charlotte Alden Curtis wants them to move in, she mentions that she's, like, too pretty to be a nurse. She's like, I'm still too young and pretty to be a nurse.
That gives me a vibe of her. With her square hair.
Square hair. Oh, it's
square cut.
Squair. Square. Square.
So
what is this? Oh, pizza crust. Probably.
Oh boy. Futon treasures.
Futon. We're sitting on a futon.
Oh, no, eat the nuggets. Rose will have to change schools, and she's kind of like sad about leaving Frens, and Charlotte's like, won't they love coming to this very great house? And says this bizarro statement, boys will flock to you like bears to honey. Not a fucking saying.
Sure it is? No, it's not.
Sure.
Winnie the Pooh.
So,
Winnie the Pooh.
We meet Evan.com, who has daddy's hair, but long.
Evan.com is the shirt that he's wearing, and his name is Evan. We have to, like, make sure we know this. He's wearing a shirt that he, like, ordered off the computer. I'm assuming that he, like, printed it out, ironed it on.
Yes! Oh my god, the iron-on transfer paper. Fucking iron-on transfer paper.
Who's Evan? Me, wearing the shirt,
with the
obviously.
Holy shit. Yeah. He also is wearing leather slippers and no socks. Oh my god, he's so difficult with this new family situation. Ugh.
Emo as fuck.
He's turning into a computer.
That's what Charlotte
Not the nicest thing to say about someone in a wheelchair, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Niederman at this point does acknowledge you can order things online. Because Charlotte's like, he orders this online. He does his shopping online. He onlines. He predicted fucking Zoom.
Improper sentence structure between 394 and 395 in the omnibus.
I want to be omnibus.
These are three separate sentences. Charlotte Alden Curtis was right. Okay. That could be a sentence. She was either an angel of mercy, period, or an angel of temptation leading us to a deeper fall into unhappiness. First of all, like, moody, but no, first of all, bad sentence structure. Second of all, moody. Like, you don't start a sentence with or. She was either an angel of mercy, period. End of sentence. Period. Why?
Period dot.
Periwinkle.
You will be the sister I lost. Oh, okay. So Angelica died. Angelica's sister, Evan, mommy died. And Charlotte says to Monica, mommy, you will be the sister I lost. We're going to go to so many social functions together. And here's the room you're going to use. Rose's room. The area rug looked somewhat larger. Larger than fucking what?
I don't friggin' know, actually.
And big oof. Charlotte says, poor crippled Evan.
Poor crippled Evan.
And then she instantly
say that.
Then she instantly is like, and we're going to have I just want warm family times. And they have a sunshine sandwich buffet. And Rose goes to get Evan, and his room is blank and antiseptic. I noted that Evan's kind of a dick, but whatever. This is kind of like a weird time. Evan created an online group, Invalids Anonymous. Rose, which I find to be cheeky and funny.
The area rug was somewhat larger than the rug in her mother's room.
I know, but it's still like
no, but that's what I was just sorry. I went back and found it because they looked at the mother's room first, and they talked about that.
I just feel like that would have been a more complete sentence. It was
because it's like halfway down.
Yeah,
so like the floor was
it's not immediately
with
after.
An area rug, and then like a paragraph later.
I feel like it should have said like if I had submitted that in an English class, my teacher would have written larger than what.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Rose thinks that Evan is crippled emotionally, but actually very good looking.
Yes. She was like, In a split second, I saw the pain and loneliness as well as the impishness in his eyes. He wasn't just crippled with a bone deformity. He was all twisted emotionally, full of anger and self-pity.
I've got crippled bones. Is that where there's the ominousness?
At the end of chapter 4, yeah.
Yeah, because that was the last I have about, like, the,
Because her and Evan are, like, cajoling a little bit, and,
they're like...
Charlotte's like, nah, I believe this is meant to be.
Warm family times. They're kind of, like, riffing on each other. They're kind of, like, lightly busting balls.
Yeah, it was cute.
Sure.
Because he was, like, Evan was like, haha, Rose by under the name would smell as sweet, and she was like, too bad you don't.
Go fuck
smell
yourself.
good. And everyone's like, oh, turtle. Brothers and sisters, am I right? So this chapter ends on a pretty ominous note after Charlotte says, I do believe this was meant to be. I would soon learn that what she meant by this and what we would interpret it to mean were two entirely different things.
What?
What she meant and what she meant and we thought she meant was a different meaning.
We meet Evan's tutor. Evan doesn't go to school, by the way.
This is Skolnick. No, he gets...
I mean... and I couldn't really get the vibe as to why. Was his being in a wheelchair embarrassing to Charlotte Alden Curtis?
I don't know.
Because students with wheelchairs go to school.
Uh-huh.
Any child with a disability is entitled to a free and appropriate public education.
You know. I think that he had gone to school, but he doesn't anymore. I didn't get the vibe that he never went to school. I think that he just sort of kind of emoed out. Maybe it was like since his... I don't know.
Okay.
He like got more and more kind of like antisocial, I think is what it was.
You have more notes on the, what do you call it, tutor. I didn't even write her name down. That's a funny name. Skolnick?
Mrs. Skolnick had a face like an old sock, so full of wrinkles, it would take a tear 2 months to travel down to her chin. Woof. Like, that's like... That's not an observation. That's, like, mean. You're talking about her tears, too. God.
What if she was crying with hatred towards
Your
Evan?
face is like an old sock. He didn't say any... And he's like, oh, she smells like sour milk. Ugh.
Arms folded under breast, page
404.
Charlotte had a detective get intel on Rose and Mommy. And that's just like a little tasty nugget thrown out.
Weird.
It was weird.
And Barry. I was like, there's a boy named Barry I didn't mention. Because I assumed he wouldn't be repeated or important. Jury's still out on that.
We establish Rose's beauty again with more pageant talk, so we know beauty, beauty, beauty. Rose doesn't let Evan tantrum out of their walk and talk, because he's like, me, and she's like, no, we're going on a fucking walk.
Yeah, I like that.
Classic shopping trip plan for Mommy.
Oh, yeah. And I started calling Charlotte Alden Charlotte
Alden Curtis.
Charlotte Alden Curtis.
Papa
Cack.
Dixon.
And I was like, cack. Look at your steps. Cacks and slaps.
In a pretty good rhythm.
I know, it was nice. Pretty good.
I get rhythm.
I got music.
Rose says to Mommy, why would a woman like her need to draft a companion?
Great question.
Mommy's like, we're due for a little luck. And they're planning to move. And Mommy's like, don't bring your old toothbrush into this beautiful home, which was an interesting detail.
I thought that Cack said that. I thought she was like, just move in tomorrow.
No,
don't even bring your toothbrush. I have those.
Okay, fine.
I have those.
Evan has fun with Photoshop. This is Old Man Niederman's view of an online teen boy, like an edgelord.
It is my. It's me picturing what your husband was doing as a teenager.
Yep.
/, would do now and be like, nah. Put your head on a gorilla.
Puts Charlotte's head on a gorilla and then on a buxom nude lady.
And they're like, la 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 la. He's talking about. He like sort of explains chat rooms to.
I'm not there
Rose.
yet.
Oh, okay.
Mommy is giddily giving everything away, and Rose is like, I am fucking sus about this Charlotte character. Mommy is done with her haggery. She gets a new haircut. In the French style, we don't know. And then it's noted that Charlotte is a big contributor to the fund. The city. There's a library that has many leather-bound books and smells of rich mahogany. It was like a very like Ron Burgundy. Like I hear whenever I see the word mahogany, I'm like, smells of rich mahogany.
Yeah,
you know, let me tell you guys. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
When we were coming up as youngsters, young adults, we didn't have GIF reacts. We didn't have memes. You just like hollered Anchorman quotes at people.
Yeah.
That's all you did.
Dane Cook,
Or Dane
harmful
Cook,
of small.
or there was the Chappelle Show quotes.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's all you did. There were no memes.
Charlie Murphy!
There were just quotes.
Yep, you were the meme.
You and we played ourselves. We were the meme.
We sure played ourselves.
Okay. There's another sandwich spread for 2 teens.
Just 2 teens.
2 teens. Arlene the cyber girlfriend. Okay.
So yeah, he's explaining the Evan to Rose is explaining chat rooms a bit, and then he's like, yeah. And she was like, "What, dating? What do you mean?" And he's like, "Yeah, we just go talk." But his Arlene, his cyber girlfriend, she went into a private chat with someone else. R.I.P. F.
Evan has 1,000 questions about school.
She's already gone because I.
No, he was just like, "What? You probably have like so many boys that want to look at you."
Oh, her like where she's coming from.
School
I thought
like?
You meant like.
No, he's like, "What is school? How do you school?"
How do you school?
I wrote this down. I don't. Can you help me out here? It says brain surgeon or writer.
That's what he's gonna be when
He's like, maybe I'll be a brain surgeon or a writer. Okay.
Yep.
There's like some getting to know you chat. Evan's mom was trusting but overprotective, and Charlotte wanted her out on the market for some fucking reason.
So that she could move out of the house or something. Because everyone's so fucking vapid. Like, in this one, it's all about, like, being attractive. She was like, my sister was too attracted to take home with her wheelchair-bound young man boy. Mm-hmm. That's what it was about.
Angelica mommy, dead mommy Angelica. I'm gonna need
And Peggy!
I'm gonna need a fucking hit of that Barks root beer soon.
I'll get you one. May I get it for you?
That's okay.
Alright.
She was an optimist like Daddy. That's probably what they connected over.
How did they even meet? Did we ever find out?
Nope.
Okay. Like he wasn't a guy that went on business trips.
No, he just went duck hunting and whiskey drinking.
Like they
Was he
actually
hunting
they
her
talked.
pussy? Did he shoot in there?
They talked. Jesus Christ, Kathleen. Oh my God.
That's what my penis sounds like when it shoots sperm. Woo! It's like Ric Flair.
No hair curtain.
I don't know. I went somewhere fast.
I just. Okay.
So Evan's mom was trusting.
What? I mean, what was I gonna say? I don't.
Okay.
There was a lot about at the beginning of this short boy. Oh, there was a lot about how neither of them had friends. Like, Daddy had no friends. It talked about how like he didn't do anything ever.
That's right.
So I don't know when he was supposed to have done this whole affair.
Done this to fuckings.
Done this.
Dozens of fuckings.
Dozens of fuckings.
Date for date info swap. What's that? Okay, great.
I think that
This is the part of the episode where it's like a game show where I don't remember what I wrote and you wrote nothing. Date for date info swap.
I believe that it was like because what the fuck is her name? Rose.
The normal one.
The normal one. She's going on a date with Barry. And I think that
That's right.
Evan was gonna go on a
Cyber date.
date.
Okay, you tell me about real dates. I'll tell you about cyber.
Yeah. I think,
Dream love.
that's what. Yes.
Dream love. Cyber sexing with Spunky.
God, I don't.
Yep. Mommy got a cut like Charlotte.
Oh yeah,
And
Charlotte
Rose,
fucking single white females, Monica,
and Rose instantly rags on her. She's like, "You look cheap."
and she's getting very Corinne. She's like, whatever. Look at my great things. This was great. She was like, look at my jewelry. It's called cubic zirconia, which they also called diamond air. And then I was like, Diet Crystal Pepsi. Diamond air.
I'm surprised.
Have you seen these gems? They are looking like diamonds.
I'm unlocking
Cubic
a fucking
zirconia.
Rememory. Is there a diamond? I think there's going to be one with gem names. We already have one with gem names? A book series. Is there one with gem names?
Ruby?
There might be a diamond air. So yeah, Rose.
The next one's the De Beers series. Maybe that's it. De Beers is a...
I know. Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
It's a fucking thing.
So,
Wicked fools.
Rose says she looks cheap, which is a fucking cheap shot.
Yeah, it's funny. She's like, why the fuck would you look like that?
Grover Fleming was looking hard at mommy over lunch, and I wonder how long daddy's been dead for.
4 days.
4 days.
Couple of weeks, I think. They also, mommy and, so Monica,
Hey.
and Cac have the same haircut. And then they're like, you should get good for school, too. You could get the same haircut. And then she's like, no, then we'd all look alike. And Cac's like, what's wrong with that? And she was like,
Because it's fucking weird.
You guys are fucking weird.
Charlotte, there's like this vignette of like coming back from shopping when Charlotte, they're talking about haircuts. And she's like, basically Charlotte like hates who Evan is, essentially. Mm-hmm. He's like an introvert and he doesn't really care. Like, she was like, I might have to have him drugged for a haircut. It's like, that's fucking weird. Mommy falls for salespeople, which I thought was fucking hilarious. And she's like, they all said how good I look. And Rose is like, yeah, they want your fucking money.
Yeah, she's like, that is their job, right?
And she's like, but they know I'm spending money, so you don't have to say. I just really enjoyed, because usually when we have a full of shit mom, we want the child to call them out, and this one is.
Yeah, she's like,
you look like shit. You're falling for this chicanery and tomfoolery.
Like, why the fuck would you get the same haircut as your friend?
This looks fucking silly.
You are dumb. You're dumb.
Yeah. So, for some fucking reason, Rose thinks the new school will have zero gossips because it's like a fancy parochial school. I feel like that's a trope that's come around.
The mother said it.
Okay.
Her mom was like, because she was like,
this is a good school.
Well, it was just a rich school at this point. That's all she knew about it. Because she was saying, like, I think she was telling her that there was gossip about daddy or whatever. And she's like, you won't have to worry about that in this new school. Everyone's too rich to gossip.
That's it.
And she was like, that fucking makes no sense.
You're a fucking idiot.
You're fucking dumb. Makes no sense.
Rose is saying that she made a date with Barry on Sunday, and Monica is like, well, maybe Barry won't be good enough by Saturday.
Yeah. Well.
And don't call her mommy in front of guests.
Yeah, so I started writing it Monica.
Evan, like...
So they don't think she old. They don't want the guest to think she old.
Evan just lets this drop that he likes to watch Rose walk away, but just to look at her amazing posture.
It's her posture.
Okay,
He
so...
hates to see her go, but he loves to watch her walk away.
No one thought to get Rose a uniform, because you need fucking uniforms.
Well, she didn't know until she rolled up there. Yeah,
but like...
They didn't get her a uniform because they didn't want her to know.
Oh, okay.
I think. Oh, yeah, because when she gets home and she's like, what the fuck did you tell me? Like, well, I didn't want you to have the preconceived negative notions. And they keep talking about, like, her shiz.
You have more about the arrival at the school in Carol Way English.
Heart of the Angel, the school. She walks in and immediately there's this small child. Her name's Carol Way English. And she's very small. And she's like, hi, I'm your big sister. And then she's like, your name is Rose? You don't exactly have rose-colored hair. What? What the fuck? And then she's like, you didn't know you were supposed to have black shoes? And then
I guess fucking not.
She gets a shitty fucking...
It's a baggy blouse and an ankle-length skirt.
Yep, and the teacher, she said something about like...
They can't see all her chrome if she wears that. Oh, sorry.
you gotta block the chassis. So the lady who's giving her fucking uniform also brings up the black shoes, and then Rose has this thought like I feel like she would have dyed them black on the spot at the boat. She was making me feel like my shoes were obscene. What fucking color were these shoes? What were these shoe boots?
Brown.
Buzzing boots. What were these shoe boots? Like, they just talk about how the shoes are inappropriate, but we have no idea
what they look like. Zero descriptors.
Oh my god. Miss Anderson.
Youthful gym ? Teacher?
Yeah, she's the PE teacher.
Okay.
She's just begun a unit in dance making. I'll see where this is going. And she has naturally bright orange lips.
See a doctor. See a doctor.
Does that mean, like, she doesn't use lipstick and she just, like, sort of, like, gums a Cheeto?
Yep, it's Cheeto
That's
dust.
the natural...
Cheeto
the natural
dust.
look.
So you pat it on.
That's good. natural bright orange. I just think that maybe Rose don't know about lipstick. Like she go up and touch it. It could have just been a matte finish.
So this gym teacher, what the fuck was her name?
Miss Anderson.
She has the dream of doing interpretive dance at the school, and I still keep my finger on the dream. I don't. Is that a saying?
No.
Mommy,
I keep fingering the dream personally. I just said that.
That's great.
Wow, that's how.
Is that better than the Chrome?
No. Like I just said that word. Like I don't usually like fingering.
I know. I actually just listened to that.
Yeah.
I re-listened to that.
It's funny.
Mommy.
Digital stimulation.
Mommy has a few day drinks with Charlotte. Saw that out there. Evan encourages her to do it and become a professional dancer. She is 17, has never had lessons, and has done but one hula for a shitty pageant.
A hula dance.
Okay. Go, girl.
There was 2 hulas.
You have... Your posture's on point. You done did a hula. Go, girl.
What the fuck? What?
Okay. Let's talk about Barry. He's back.
Barry's
He got into what? A hero boy fight over Rose's honor.
Yep, which was nice.
Sure do be not. He's a wannabe lawyer who got into NYU early admission. They have a TV and chill after dinner. And right in the family room.
They do hot smoke.
They start going hot and heavy.
They almost bone, but they back off.
And Rose perhaps hurt Evan's wheelchair as they got their raging blood under control.
Yep.
And then she creeps in to check on him, and you didn't note this. He was in his wheelchair, nude with headphones on.
I did, but the way I did it was like, maybe he's fapping from peeping on the smoochers.
Oh, okay.
She peeks in, he's just wearing headphones, he's nude. Looking at his computer, so that gives, like, she's looking over his shoulder. Why don't we, like, she would have seen what was on his computer. I don't know, it's just weird, like, that angle clearly, if he couldn't see her, didn't notice the door opened. She would have been facing his computer screen when she saw him.
Is Mommy back the next morning? Oh, no.
Oh, she is not.
Maybe she hooked up with someone and rolls in later in the day with Grover. Square chin, high cheekbones, dazzling hazel eyes.
The most dazzling hazel eyes that Rose has ever seen. She, like... Yeah, Rose wakes up and, like... At like 6 a.m. and like scurries down the stairs and she's like, the car's in the garage, Mommy must be home. And then Charlotte's like, I'm hungover, what? No, your mother's not here.
Your mother's a whore.
Your mother, she didn't come home? Oh. She got invited to like the boathouse or some shit, I don't know.
That's what they're calling it now.
Came into her boathouse.
Mm-hmm. But now Mommy goes on the so many social events, and Rose devotes herself to dance out of spite. Rose picks up choreo so fast, and she's got, quote, the looks and the legs.
Yep. Also, I believe that this was another situation where it was like 1 month.
Yeah. Evan decides to, like, bust out and, like, organize a dance studio in the home for her, and he's like, you're my legs. Let me live through your legs. Barry finally meets...
Lick my legs! I'm on fire! You know that PJ Harvey song?
I don't.
Lick my legs!
Barry finally meets Evan, and they bond over computers.
Oh, man. Immediate computer pals.
They took turns showing each other internet sites. And then I noted perhaps Rotten.com, lemonparty.org, early days of the internet.
Hamster dance.
Homestar
Runner.
Meat Spin. So you don't remember Meat Spin?
No, I don't know what that is.
It was just like a video, like a square of just like of a dick spinning around to you spin me right round, baby, right? And there was a counter in the corner, and once it got to a certain number, it just said, you're gay.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yep.
They went to www.fuckapizza.com.
Oh, that guy, that fucking pizza guy.
Fuck a pizza. Literally, this kid fucked a pizza. It was like a Mama Celeste microwave.
And this was like the early internet days when it was just showing each other fucked up websites. Mm-hmm. Like...
Salad fingers. Yeah.
I was thinking of more like I've seen One Guy, One Cup, which is just a guy putting like a mason jar up his ass. And then, like, he clenches and it breaks. No. And as he starts, like, digging, like, blood and glass out of his anus, I was like, I'm done.
How about the Hooga Chaka baby?
Okay, yeah. You see, we're different.
And then there was another one that was just like this purple blob, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Mr. Nice, Pokemon on Lance." And then he's just like wiggling, and so that song's like.
Little Spanish flea.
You know what I've been trying to find off and on for years? Creamy dog.
I remember Creamy Dog.
There was a guy talking about words eating, like, but this was before YouTube.
Yeah.
So, I can't find it. It's so funny. He's like, moist. But he's talking about creamy.
And his face, he's like, creamy.
And he's just like, creamy dog. And it like just shows, like, it's like a, you know, a photo still of a dog shitting. Creamy dog.
That's something that we occasionally slip into. We go, creamy dog.
Creamy dog.
Creamy dog. Anyway, all caps, Evan leaves the house.
Woo!
The movie premiere, Evan leaves the house.
Yep.
And Rose said it was almost like taking a child out. Do not infantilize people with disabilities.
I think it's because he was so excited and it just like...
I feel like it was because they had to keep track of him.
No, I think it was because he like hadn't been out in so long and everything was very like new to him. That's what I got from it. It was like the newness, the excitement, not the... Hurry, little guy, don't wheel too fast. Like, it wasn't like that.
Don't wheel too fast. So they have time. It's a cool time.
They're all friends.
They
it's fun.
have a dinner. After dinner, Evan excuses himself and Rose leads Barry to her bedroom. Now, we both notated the word slide, and I can't remember. Because I think she was like, slide into me.
No. Why don't you just ask me, because I know.
Okay.
Ask me.
Why? What slide?
Okay.
Okay, what slide?
So when they stopped the hot smoochers in the family room... Barry had said something like, it's like trying to stop a car on ice. You know, the raging male boner
analogy that we all know.
Thing. Yes.
We all know about the car on ice analogy.
So then they're going up the stairs and he's just like, oh, it's going to be a lot harder not to slide up there. And then like, they're like getting ready to the bone. The boning. The bone. And she like looks at him and she's like, oh, because he was like, I came prepared this time just in case. And she was like, slide. I did a my mouth was full of barf face emoji about that.
I just said it makes me think of that penguin from Fight Club.
Yeah.
Slide.
But it was also like,
gross.
It pictures very wet.
You want to be in that situation, a very slippery vagine.
Right, but I mean, like, I don't know, I'm just thinking, like, a virgin is saying slide to someone.
Yeah, that's not, no.
You're not sliding.
You're not sliding anywhere.
But of course, like, you know, they brought each other up and down from the ecstasy heavens of the fucking ship.
The slippery bit.
The ship of love fucking buried treasure.
This is when I ask, when is this? Because Rose practices, quote unquote, for months for the spring recital while Mommy sluts it up.
No idea. Oh. She had mentioned before that she had just gotten done, or she wasn't quite finished with her first quarter of her senior year. Mm-hmm. So I think we do have like a little bit of time.
It's notated Rose is on all the posters for the recital because she's getting so many nervous because she's on all the posters.
Yeah, what? Like maybe everyone was on the posters? I don't fucking know.
All of them.
So, oh my god, though.
Rose is very nervous. Mommy's gonna flake on the recital. Like, there's a lot of this. And obviously, we, the reader, know she's gonna fucking flake on the recital.
The day of the recital, they take Evan out. He gets a new suit.
Oh my god, they get so fancy, y'all.
I really like their dynamic of those
Yes,
three.
very inclusive, because you think it's gonna be set up if it's, like, in the Neaterverse where they're gonna have conflict.
Yeah, where, like, the half-brother is gonna be like, why did I have to meet you after we found out we're related? But no, they're like nerd pals. The boys are nerd pals. She talks about how like she was like sitting outside with shopping bags while they were in a computer store.
Yes.
And like the husbands with the shopping bags were like, what? Your boyfriend and your brother are in there shopping? Because of course they're all talking to each other.
Yeah. That's what we did before we looked at phones.
Oh my god. We smoked in the mall.
Oh my god.
I didn't.
The ashtrays in the mall.
I remember them. I was never old enough.
Memory unlocked.
Yeah, I was never
Holy
old
fuck.
enough to smoke in the mall, but I remember smoking in the mall.
The 2 steps down to the smoking area.
Like pavilion.
The smoking pavilion. To rip a butt. Anyway, yeah.
It's the vibrator section in Spencer's Gifts now. It's not. What funny to say.
I saw vibrators in the CVS.
Sick.
I mean, great.
Sexual health is important.
So they come home from shopping, and the vibes are way off.
Oh my god, the vibes.
The fucking vibe.
Oh no!
We'll talk about my typos to everyone.
The vulvas were way off.
My vulva's on point. Sideways. Mommy, apparently...
It's on a point. It's balancing on the tip of a pyramid.
Yep.
What?
Mommy just fucking abruptly moved out And I'm so curious, like, what the fuck is Charlotte's end game?
There was such a...
Is she getting off on all this? She's jizzing.
Because she's like, oh...
She's like,
she tried to wait for you. Oh, she went off
like,
with
every
Grover.
disappointment that Rose endures, she fucking creams her old lady panties.
She's not old.
Anyway.
They make note. She's not old enough to be a nurse. So she's like... Rose is like, what do you mean went off?
Went off.
Like, did they get married? She's like, I don't know about
She's
married.
like, what do I know about
And then she,
married?
like, slinks back in her room. By the way, I'm going to a charity event. Sorry, I can't attend the variety show. So Mommy leaves a note, and,
Mommy left a note.
like, she runs off with Grover because he asked her to be his special lady. And apparently that couldn't wait till tomorrow. And, like, I really feel like that was reaching. Did you feel like that was...
Oh, it was
super reaching for needs on that one?
Yeah.
He asked me to be his special lady. I gotta go now. Like, her closets were cleaned out. Like, vanity table, empty, barren.
Barren like your womb. By the by, she danced so good, y'all.
But we were worried, though, because she said... She read the note, and her muscular new legs lost all their strength. So I was like, oh no.
No, she danced so good.
How's she gonna be Evan's legs now too if she doesn't even have her own?
There's no fucking legs amongst these kids.
She danced so good, y'all.
And who was in attendance?
So apparently,
the apparently kid.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Miss Anderson is like pals with Edmund Schenectady to New York, and apparently he gets one yearly choice, and he's like, "It's you."
No audition for you. You danced so good, y'all.
It's you now.
It's you. You're the problem. It's you.
There's been people trying, like, literally being in dance since they were 2.
You're right.
But you're gonna get it. You get to go into this school of a dozen people that hundreds try to get into. That's stupid.
That was fucking dumb as shit.
And then Mommy calls like a week later.
No mommy call for a week, and LOL, she got ditched.
Yeah, she got hustled by Grover by way of Charlotte, and it was weird. She was just like, and she's like, "Okay, I'll come pick you up." Rose to Mommy.
She's like, "Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand, ho."
She's like, "Oh, I'll come pick you up." She's like, "No, It was weird. She was just like,
fucking
she's
weird.
like, "No, I need to figure things out." At a hotel that you had to pay for because he left the...
Yeah.
What?
Charlotte...
And we find this out by way of Evan.
So,
Evan's like, "Hold on, come with me."
So Charlotte wanted to get blackmail evidence the night Evan's mom died. For some fucking reason. Charlotte was paying for Grover to hook up with Mommy.
So fucking...
And Mommy and Rose must pay for Daddy's sins in Charlotte's mind, which we never really get a big villain speech. This is all just by way of... I would have liked a villain speech. That would have been nice. I like a villain. I like a villain doing villainy shit.
It was just...
And then...
Frickin' Monica just being like, oh... But like when she felt... Like there was a throwaway, like when Monica found out what Charlotte had done, she never spoke to her again.
She's like, oh... She got,
She's like, "I'm gonna make my own way now in Atlanta."
Yeah.
Mommy is. She doesn't come back.
She does not acknowledge her child.
In a different...
area
weird.
code.
They like see each other at
Different zip
graduation,
code.
and she's like, "Oh, hey, pals." Like, sure, okay.
Evan was like, I played the stock markets.
Oh yeah, I'll pay for your school.
I'll pay for your dancing school. I was on that Reddit Super Stonk board, and I got the stonks.
I bought stonks in GameStop.
Mommy says women need to be women need to be sheep sometimes. We need to be devoured by a good wolf once in a while. What the fuck?
Nice. You know what that means.
A fucking pussy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cunning
means
linguist.
It means you're just like, "Oh, I'm just so dainty and helpless.
Anyway,
Please don't prey on me." That's what it is.
do you? Yeah, Mommy. Yeah.
I just like
You stopped. Sure.
Like Mommy's making her own way in Atlanta. Like my last note just says, "Sure." Sure.
Before Rose leaves, Evan says he'll be off the computer more, and also hopes Rose will be on the computer more. And my last note is bye. Like
Yeah.
that's the end. Hurfinder burfinder blurf. The fucking end.
The end.
Yeah, I never really thought about it, but now that we mentioned it, what the fuck? Mommy's like, I'm gonna go do something. I hope you made a plan.
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
She's like, he left a note and stuck me with the hotel bill that they've been at for a fucking week. She doesn't have her own money.
Yeah.
Like, they say, like, oh, don't worry, Charlotte, I'm sure we'll pay for it. We don't find out if that actually happens.
No.
And also, Mommy's like, no, I'm gonna hang out around here and figure...
I need to, like, go on a spiritual journey.
You have no money that's yours.
And a child.
And you don't even know, though, if, like, the hotel bill's gonna get cut. Where are you figuring things out?
You're thinking way more short term. I'm just thinking that she just abandoned her child.
I mean, that too, but I mean, like, she already kind of... She did mentally and emotionally months ago.
Okay, well, that was fun.
Did you like this book?
I don't know, because sometimes when a book is these aren't the best, and sometimes when they're shitty, they're more fun to shit on. No, you're making.
Well, I just was super upset about the fact that it's like you don't start dancing.
Okay, yeah, that is stupid. Yep, that's dumb.
Like a quarter way into your senior year in high school and go to a prestigious school just because you're pretty also otherwise and have good posture when you walk. What the fuck?
Yep, that's dumb. I feel like, again...
It was so dumb. And it was one of those, like, I don't remember while I was performing. And
yeah.
She was so good.
She blacked out.
Edmund picked her as his... He's had to prove himself to his mom.
Year over year.
And she finally lets him get one pick.
And he picks her?
And it's this fucking hoe.
Oh.
Who never danced before.
With a nice chassis. I think,
where's the chrome?
Where's the chrome? Hashtag where's the chrome? Can you tell me what sexualized body part is the chrome supposed to be? You know what? It might be, if we're going to be cheesy, it might be smile.
That's why I didn't say that.
You did say that.
Yeah.
I wanted something filthier.
But I imagine she was standing there, like, awkward and not smiling. Like,
you
what
gotta
the fuck
smile
is
if
the
you're in a
chrome?
pageant.
No, he was, like, circling her, deciding whether or not he was gonna
treating her like
sponsor her.
Meat on the hoof.
Meat on the hoof. It was when he was deciding whether or not to sponsor her.
You know
he
what's
was
different about this small boy as opposed to, like, the OWPs?
What?
Is I feel like each of these small boys could have been a longer series, whereas I don't feel like that about other small boys, because there was a lot more interesting character play with like Cinnamon's weird fucking mom, and like here we have a lot of, we could have further explored that interplay amongst the teens in a different light. So like maybe that's why they're more frustrating, because they could have been better longer boys.
Yeah, these I believe that I referred to them in our text exchanges as, like, they're not books, they're just treatments.
Yeah, they could.
It's treatments. Yeah. It's like, here's my outline. Here's my slightly fleshed out outline.
And then they just crammed them into one bus.
Here's my slightly fleshy line.
Oh. The throtch.
I don't know.
All right, so that's the third one. We got a fourth one to do, and then we'll Scooby-Doo to you. Goodbye.
So bad.
You are things.
Aw, thanks for listening to VC's Business Podcast. Dear listener, we hope you enjoyed it.
Technical support was provided by Boo and Matt. Thanks for answering all of my stupid questions.
Music is Dust in My Attic by Broke MC. We use it under a Creative Commons.
Email us at vcspcspodcast@gmail.com with your thoughts or comments.
You can also follow us on the grams, the Instagrams. Our handle is at VC's Podcast.
New episodes are released every other Friday to give you time to read along. In the meantime, find your talent, forget your family drama.
Oh, please make sure you bend and don't break. I'm broken.
You done did?
I just can't believe you made me say that.
Yeah.